Hey y'all, welcome back. We are slightly, if not mostly, recuperated from our unfortunate beginnings earlier on. We've still, I won't lie, we are a little bit shook after that Leviathan attack that we lived through. I want to head over to the Blood Kelp Forest. I think that that is the area where we can find the materials that we're looking for currently. And I'm pretty sure it's this direction. I'm not 100% sure. But we will be finding out. Sooner rather than later, hopefully. Hopefully everyone's having a fantastic day. I know the last episode was kind of a more chill one. I definitely needed that for myself. We have for sure been in there. Yep. Just because of the proximity to that giant monster attack. I'm still probably going to be a little bit on the jittery end, to be honest with you, but that's okay also. Let's see, we are looking for the blood kelp. We're also having a little bit of issue with rendering some of this stuff, which is a little weird. But yeah, we're still looking for shipwrecks. We're still looking for, I think our biggest sort of thing that we're on right now is looking for attachments for the prawn suit, and then slowly but surely building up our guts to get over there and reclaim our prawn suit. We're gonna check out in here, just in case. We should also try to remember to grab our, whatchamacallit. Does look like we have been in here. But we will keep on checking it out, just to be absolutely certain. Our flashlight's pretty dang nifty when it comes to light stick fragment, huh? Our just regular light is pretty nifty when it comes to exploring these areas, because we move so fast is the main problem that I have. We're kind of stalling out a little bit. Gonna get, hopefully wait for the sun to come back up. A little bit unfortunate that it went down the data block. That's new. And an abandoned PDA. Aurora scanner room voice log.
New PDA data.
That is new. That is quite new. That's a voice log, so Aurora survivors in a room.
The way I see it, no one's to blame here.
He gave me the wrong coordinates.
She didn't give me clear instruction. Okay, I'll rephrase. You've been equally incompetent. Now, we've lost time, but we're closer to the planet. So if the Degassi's out there, the scans should pick it up.
Why are we even helping the Mongolians? They're the competition.
Enjoy your shore leave on Sanjay Station? Like having fuel in the tanks? Thank the Mongolians. We run the scans, we show them we didn't find anything, and we say thanks for the free dinner. Clear? Sir, there's something odd on the surface scan here. Turn that recorder off.
Right. Start picking up weird stuff on the surface scanner, of course. And then you get zapped. These are pretty. So, Blood Kelp Forest is definitely something, most definitely something that I'm not going to during the nighttime. So we got a little bit of time to hang out and appreciate. I know that this series has been a little bit of a longer one. Hopefully everyone is still having a good time. If you're having half as much fun as I am, then you're having a blast also, which is good. The series has been running a little bit long, but I kind of feel like I'm okay with it. I'm kind of currently backlogging pretty heavily, just to see if I can maybe get a second series onto the channel. If I do, you will most likely know way before you watch this episode. I'll already be in the midst of that second series. The Blood Kelp? Yeah, Blood Kelp. most likely already having gotten well into that new series, if I am getting into it at all. But it's definitely an interesting one, because these episodes are longer, and the series is running longer than something like the Ori or like the Plague Tale that were kind of more bite-sized overall. This is definitely a much bigger endeavor, which has been interesting. Like, definitely, I mean, obviously I love the game. This game is pretty dang pog. But I just think that, you know, I appreciate all of you who are sticking around and who are watching as we're going through these journeys. And even though the episodes run a little bit long time to time, that is still not something that we need to super worry about. We can experiment with a little bit of I do want to rather experiment with some of the more whatchamacallits, like more highly edited content. Maybe throwing in I'm not really playing any Siege or anything like that currently, but things of that nature, of that ilk, so to speak, where we're doing some more like highly edited content, maybe playing through maybe some roguelite runs that are slightly more edited. I don't know, but I'm still totally open for suggestions anytime anyone wants to throw them out. We're still kind of like building the backlog and getting some of the YouTube and Twitch stuff kind of sorted out, figuring out our what we want to do, what I want to do as a channel, and working on the Odin's D&D stuff, of course, has been a super blast. Before too long, I'm hopefully looking to start running again, start running another campaign, because the Curse of Strahd was a pretty big success, and I think that with the... Yeah, these are exactly what I wanted. Curse of Strahd was a pretty big success when I played it, and I think that our group would be able to handle another D&D session run by me if that is something that they were interested in, and we'd be able to actually live stream it and potentially upload it to any number of associated channels. Currently, I'm sort of like the de facto leader of the of our current D&D group's YouTube channel, which is working out pretty well because I'm already running all the YouTube stuff on this side too, so it's basically just a little bit of extra stuff that goes into my video folder at the end of the day. But it is definitely super interesting to, you know, be diving in so cold turkey into all this YouTube stuff and building up what I feel like is a pretty good, sizable library so far, which is, you know, something that I'm super excited about and something that I definitely wanted to put my nose to the grindstone on. And, put my nose to the grindstone and sort of like make sure that I was doing right, keeping myself on the schedule, keeping myself producing the content as often as possible, and not necessarily as often as possible, but just at least consistently, right? Like, I know there's some people out there who have more aggressive YouTube schedules. I also know there are some that have significantly less aggressive YouTube schedules. And so it's kind of something that I've chosen to do where I wanted to take on that more aggressive YouTube style. And that may not be something that works out in the long term for us. It may be something that kind of goes to the wayside so that we can do some more highly edited content. I know most of the content that I do right now isn't particularly highly edited. There's a couple little snips here and there, but for the most part, that's super manageable, which is good because we're just starting out and just want to get stuff out there. So I have stuff to show off when I link my YouTube. But this series for sure is going to be it's going to be the powerhouse of the channel for a hot minute. I feel like the 45-minute episodes maybe sometimes run a little bit long. That's just kind of one of the things that I'm floating around, where I think I'm physically a little bit more comfortable with the 30-minute episodes. But also worth noting, like, if we were to do 30-minute episodes of this, we'd be doing Subnautica for 800,000 years, which also, even though I love the game, is not really something that I want to put the channel through. So now we need some salt deposits, which I don't remember where I was storing salt deposits. Looks like it was here. Go ahead and... actually, we can just eat and drink. We might actually have to go pick up some salt. That's... nah, we're not gonna have to pick up some salt. That's just me being silly. Basically just gonna turn all of these deep mushrooms into the hydrochloric acid. And I forget what all upgrades this went into, but I remember the polyaniline being a pretty big use case for our upgrades. And something that was maybe stopping us on something on the modification station and some other stuff. Polyaniline, it just needs gold with the hydrochloric acid. That'll be pretty easy. Yeah, I'm super excited for what kind of stuff we're gonna be working on in the future. I don't have any big plans right now, obviously, because Subnautica is kind of where's my rare metals? Here it is. Subnautica is kind of monopolizing a lot of that for me right now. But dude, like the concepts of like getting these chances to just like bullshit and talk about the game sometimes, talk about other stuff other times. There's some topics that I've personally strayed away from, but just having this outlet to rant, or maybe not rant so much, but just talk out into the void, so to speak. Even when there's not the most people listening, I'm still pretty happy with where things are right now. So, got the high capacity air tank already. You need a wiring kit. Inline construction enhances swim speed considerably. Wirelessly charges your held tool. I don't really care about that too much, actually. The Mark III depth upgrade, I think we could just do that right now. We need rubies and a plasteel ingot. But yeah, anyway, like I'm always down there in the comments. I'm always checking it out, seeing if anyone is giving any suggestions, any setup or layout suggestions or anything along those lines. Even new videos I could try, new formats, or topics that people want to talk about. I'm always looking for that kind of stuff. Okay. Prawn suit depth module, you need the kyanite for. Let's check this guy. Yes, the perimeter defense system was the big one we needed. The wiring kit, which I believe is just some deca. Just some silver. Yep. That wiring kit going. Boop, boop. Seamoth perimeter defense. This is going to help us a lot against those big nasties. If they try to come up and grab on us, then they're going to be in for a shocking surprise. Alright. Our Seamoth is kind of a beast right now, which is pretty cool. We've got, what is this? This is Cyclops engine stuff. We don't really need to care about. We do, I think, have the... Did we ever get the actual Cyclops blueprint? Yes. That's not that expensive, dude. Like, I think we could make that pretty soon. Very interesting. I think before we do that, we want to go back and get our prawn suit. That is a non-negotiable in a lot of ways. Even if it's literally just on principle, which at this point, honestly, it basically is. We've got the materials to make another prawn suit if we wanted to. But this is about more than just a silly prawn suit. We're going to save our game, just in case. And we're going to make our way over there. We're just going to do the raw swim over there, because if we don't do more than just swim, then we're going to leave whatever we take. I don't really want to take our newly souped up little sub with us. What on earth? I hear you guys being sassy and all. Oh, jeez. Scared the fuck out of me, actually. Might be a little on edge because of the venture that we're taking here. Oh, this is what we just saw zoop into existence. We've definitely been in this one before. Pretty sure. But, yeah, because I remember seeing that guy. There's one of the angry boys who's stuck. So we'll just keep on moving on. It is kind of weird, like, just being out here and away from all the safety of our stuff, and knowing that even when we do inevitably get to our prawn suit, like, we're still just, like, exposed because we know that that thing's going to be right nearby us. So, the prawn suit is a little bit lower down. We're going to start exiting this area and hitting the island area. Man, there's a whole heckin' lot of ore nodes around there. That drill would be so nice to have. Okay. So, how are we supposed to approach this? I'm not entirely sure where it even got dumped, to be honest with you. I think it's on the other side of the island here. Even looks almost right beneath the island in a weird way. Yeah, this I remember. This was all of the alien force field stuff. There was one thing that I kind of wanted to see in here, because there's a blueprint that we have part of. But I remember seeing one of them here. It was that stasis rifle, which infected. Stasis rifle had some interesting sort of stuff to it, right? Where I think it can be used against even the larger denizens. We're gonna see. We're gonna maybe find out a little bit about if we can even try to access it. Even if it's just a scan. Huh. Pronto is not too far out. I wonder why that is. Yeah, see, this is the thing that I was talking about. This is that stasis rifle. It looks like it is itself in stasis. Probably won't be accessible for me. Kind of a bummer. Unless there's something funky I can do up here. Don't necessarily think. Huh? Huh? We got a purple tablet, which I still haven't necessarily found many uses for. I feel like it's most definitely, it's something that's craftable, and it's also something that, like, we found so much of. Oh, I didn't even see this. Alien device. This is new. Doomsday device, huh? Scans indicate this device contains enough potential energy to destroy the entire planet, along with most of the solar system. Fortunately, it has malfunctioned. Yo, I totally missed this stuff the last time we were in here. Hello?
Scans indicate the facility's control room lies beyond this doorway.
In classic me nature, I just missed something huge. And also classic me nature, I got distracted when I did something significant when I was trying to do something else. Good thing we found that. Tablet, at least. Okay. Interact. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh no.
The control panel is broadcasting a message. Translation reads, "Warning, infected individuals may not disable the weapon. This planet is under quarantine."
Okay. So this is the weapon. We have to find a way to...
Translating background broadcast. Downloading summary to databank.
Alien facility locations. Ooh. That seems pretty useful. Yeah, where is it though? Where's the info? Device, alien rifle. Well, I mean, if we can find more alien facilities, maybe we can find a way to get better, and then find a way to turn off the Doomsday device, because, I mean, we have to turn off the big gun in order to get off of this dang planet. That is pretty much non-negotiable. Oh. Well, I mean, that was a pretty worthwhile detour. Looks like we may have just totally missed that, that option. I don't trust you, big, goopy thing. Okay, well, we'll get out of here. Make our way back around. I mean, the prawn suit's not good. Aesthetically, take this out. But that also is just, like, super terrifying to me. I'm probably not gonna do that. I think that's a good idea. Oh. I think that going out of that big door, probably one of the worst ideas. But I was wondering that when we were, like, going through and building the building up our stuff. Like, we were trying to build up to escape the planet, right? But if we can't get past the giant gun, then what the hell do we do? But now we know. We just gotta come back here to disable the giant gun. Parkour. Oh, that's nice. The sun went down. Guess what I'm most definitely not doing while the sun's down? We'll use this opportunity to do a quick cut. Just basically gonna wait out the night. I'll be here the whole time, so we will be right back. Alrighty. Let me fix them up real quick. The sun is out. We are hopefully just kind of running around in circles here. Wanted to kind of see what there was to see over here. If there was any other small entrances that I had maybe missed, or doesn't appear to be. So, what's next? Well, for us, that was a little laggy. First of all, every step of the way, we gotta make sure that there's no giant fishy folk. That guy. The guess is a lot of this stuff is intentionally inaccessible. Oh. Oh, that's a warper, huh? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I'd like to not be warpered, please. Okay, well. That's super interesting. We're gonna go deal with that. The first thing that we need to deal with, though, is the thing that we need to deal with. Beating around the bush. We're avoiding doing the work. We just gotta figure out what part of the island we need to be on. I think this is it, honestly. Right, I remember these underground caves. Dude, these tablets are just laying everywhere all willy-nilly. Okay. Trying to get over to that prawn suit. Another warper. Okay, I see you. See that warper shadow also. Oh, well. That prawn suit's a little further down. Hopefully we can sort of avoid detection. It doesn't look like we're avoiding detection, boys. Yep. Get me out of this water. Well, we found the location of the prawn suit. Sort of. Where is it? Directly beneath me, 180 meters. Oh boy. I don't know how to get to that, dude. Let alone get it out of there. It looks like this thing just freaking hovers right here, too. No, you don't. You don't aggro on me from that far away. How did you even get to me from that far away? I don't like that. Not one bit. Okay, looks like I might be taking a little bit of a wider arc there. Just gotta study its patterns. And maybe just... You're not that scary. I mean, you are that scary. Let's be real. You just swim off, that'd be great. Is that really gonna be the farthest that you swim off, dude? Well, I mean, it may be just a rebuild the prawn suit sort of situation. It is pretty unfortunate, but I mean, if we can't get around it, we can't get around it, you know what I mean? That thing's aggro radius seems like it's so large. So now the only thing left to do while we're over here, check out this bad boy, right? We're for sure gonna meet up with some warpers. Maybe even need a green cube. Or this might be a teleport destination rather than yeah, it doesn't seem
Seek fluid intake.
like these are particularly There's one thing that I want to test.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Just in case. If we can do some tricky shit that gets our prawn suit back, using these cave systems maybe. I don't like the sound of that. Oh, it's just a warper. Those warpers make some freaky noises, dude. Yeah, I don't think we're getting that suit back, sadly. Maybe one of these days, when we're a little bit better equipped to handle one of those leviathans, we will make a trip back here to the island. But we will most definitely head on back to our base. We will make some stuff happen for ourselves. Can I pick you up? Makes me kind of sad. So what we're going to make happen for ourselves, you may ask. Well. We're going to try to build that sub for one. I don't know what I need to build it. That might be its own sort of adventure. It's so loud and so sassy. I'm actually so salty about it too. We built up the courage to come over here and deal with our issues like a man, like manly men that we are. The game was just like, yeah, that's cool, but nah. We'll check out this kelp forest area. See if there's a significant wreck or anything. Hi, friends. There's a lot of boxes and a lot of stuff that hints towards wrecks, but there's not a whole lot of wrecks itself, which is interesting. So, our next goals. We need a new prawn suit. We need a... Just check this out, right? Pretty sure this is the one that I literally just did. Yeah. We checked that on the way. Need a new prawn suit. We want to build that super kick-ass sub. I think I'm gonna prioritize the prawn suit before the sub, just for like personal reasons. Just because I want to, mostly. Because we can't just not have our prawn suit. You know what I mean? Like, the prawn suit was such a big win for us. And we just spent so much time trying to get that sorted. So we're going to search that up real quick in our handy dandy notebook. Cyclops, prawn suit jet jump upgrade. Crystalline sulfur, huh? How to get that? Neptune boosters, prawn suit. Plasteel, aerogel, diamond, and lead. I think we have all of that right now. We were close. We don't have the correct amount of plasteel. I would like a titanium ingot, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make some plasteel for ourselves. Can't get over that accent, dude. It's so good. So, get a new prawn suit. We'll have to remake some of the upgrades for it. And we'll eventually have to fully accept defeat and mark that a lost cause. Which makes me incredibly sad. But we, you know, the stuff that we have right now is some pretty interesting implications. I think that we may even, like, eventually get to a point where we consider, like, building secondary bases, like, more out in these reefs. Mostly just for the scanner rooms, I think. Hey, friends. The scanner rooms definitely being the big deal that we actually care about in that. I'm just here so I don't get fined. Back it up. Yeah, you're cute. But, because if we can get those scanner rooms sort of like strategically placed around, we get some pretty interesting scans. Like right now, we can scan for like copper, we can scan for... We know where most of our stuff is. Oh, excuse me. Might be getting a little late. We know where most of our stuff is. We just need to actually make it, and like going and getting it is kind of a big part of what we have, or what we're missing out on, I guess. Build the prawn suit. Pay homage to Prawn Suit 1. Also, do I use the vehicle bay to make the Neptune escape rocket? Cyclops, we do use the vehicle bay. Enter Prawn Suit. Feels good to be back, but it's kind of bittersweet that we had to remake it instead of being able to sneak our other prawn suit out. But we will not leave that man behind for sure. Our new one will have a nice paint job and a name before the day is out, for sure. Next up is our Cyclops building project. We need the advanced wiring kit, which is something that I don't think we've actually made before. We're gonna have to look at that. Other than that, the Cyclops... Steel times 3, enameled glass times 3, lead times 3, and advanced wiring kit. So the advanced wiring kit's gonna be the big deal. What does it take? A wiring kit, gold, and a computer chip. So that's a pretty hefty ask, to be honest with you. So we'll make a wiring kit. The copper wire, I'm hoping that we just have some copper laying around. We do not. So we'll probably make a quick run. We're gonna want to pick up some more titanium anyway. So we can make that a quick run just sort of in our area here. Tink, tink, tink. Copper ore. Hopefully we find some copper ore floating around in here. We could set up a scan. You know, I think we might actually just start a scan. Just to kind of see what doing a scan for copper ore yields. We'll probably save that for another time. We've got plenty of areas in here. What we're actually looking for is these limestone deposits anyway. Any copper ore that thing would find would just be like stuff that we left. It's like a nose, look at it. Any metal salvage we can get, also very, very useful. We need it for the plasteel. Right, that is our molten friend. It's weird how, like, traveling around kind of works in patterns in this game. Like, we went how long without ever crossing paths with that, with this specific, like, geyser, right? But now we've already crossed it twice today in the last, like, 20 minutes. Like, the weird muscle memory of knowing where things are, but also just not knowing where they are and accidentally floating across them. Excuse me? You best be getting out of here, brother. You seem to be struggling. You're in the wrong neighborhood. We got our copper. Turn that into the wires. We need 3 chunks of plasteel, which is mostly going to take a shit ton of titanium. So we will make up some of that titanium. Pardon my hair today, apparently. There we go. We need this wiring kit. We might need some more copper to make it into a computer chip. I forget. Gold in the table coral sample. That's right. Which, pretty easy to get. We'll make another run, possibly pick up some more titanium while we're looking. Try to make these runs as quick and efficient as possible. Because I don't know about you, but I'm pretty stoked to see that submarine in action. So our big crutch right now is the titanium. Let's do this thing. Let's start a scan for metal salvage. That way, we'll do a little bit more crafting here, and then hopefully just come back to being able to see a whole bunch of metal salvage. Make our computer chip, and then we have the wiring kit. We need to make that into the advanced wiring kit, which all we need now is 2 gold. Exactly what we have. Start burning through that gold real quick once you start using it. Tell you what. Now we have the advanced wiring kit. We need as much titanium as we can get so that we can turn it all into plasteel. That's 2 titanium ingots. I think we need 1 more, probably. I think it was 3 plasteel. Yes. So, we're temporarily going to put some of this stuff away. We're gonna go cop some of this metal salvage that we have. In abundance, I might add. Hey. I'm pretty sure that's mine. Bye!
Vital signs stabilizing.
Grab just a little bit more metal salvage. I think our inventory's got room for like 3 more pieces, which should be perfect. Yeah, I mean, like we've come a long ways. We've gotten ourselves to no longer be reliant on like catching fish for food and water. You being taken away, camera? I think you might be getting taken away.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We're pretty much self-sufficient now. We could, if we weren't dying of some horrible mystery disease, I'm sure that we could just live on this planet for an extended period of time. We know we have our goal in sight. We have to disable the big gun and make a big ship. Probably going to be an unnecessarily large ship, but you know, Rocket's gotta do what Rocket's gotta do. We can meet with our bosses and call them assholes, mostly. And then hopefully just immediately quit our job. I get the feeling that there's some of those, some more of those hidden areas that we're for sure gonna be needing to interact with. But for the time being, we are about to unlock, potentially, our deepest diving mechanism to date. And also we're gonna turn off this, this scan. Thank you, I appreciate you. So, what else do we need for our Cyclops? Ooh, I think we're almost there. We maybe need some more enameled glass. So we have lead, for sure. Lead times 3. These titanium ingots I need to turn into plasteel. Uh-oh. We may be hitting another choke point. Can't imagine us hitting a lithium choke point, though. That seems bizarro to me. Just actually. I thought we had so much of that. Oh, man. Okay, okay. That's fine, though. That's what we have stuff like the scanner room for. No. No. Lithium. That is what I want. Let me know when you find something. Oh, weird. I'd be running this episode a little bit longer than usual, but I do just want to get that sweet, sweet release. We need some more enameled glass. We also need lithium. So, these things are fairly simple to acquire. Actually, we need quartz for the regular glass. And then we need Bad Boy's teeth. We only need a couple pieces of lithium. I need you to get away from my house, brother. Are you done? I think you're done. I'm pretty sure you might have eaten one of my cameras. No, you might have just dragged it off somewhere weird. Okay, so cameras are scanning for lithium, of which I think they found some. Hey. I wish there was something I could do with these bodies. Okay, so, lithium. How do you get to said lithium? Great question. You need the quartz. Excuse you. Where does it say that lithium is? Directly beneath us here, huh? Okay, we can make this happen. This might be one of those slightly deeper dives than usual. But honestly, that's totally fine. Because as long as we're getting lithium out of it, I am a happy camper. You're not lithium. You're also not lithium. Gold is useful. What else is useful is this air. Cow. That actually kind of hurt, asshole. Also, that's the only piece of lithium that this scan found. It is mighty unfortunate.
Vital signs stabilizing.
What that means to me is that it's probably a cave down here. Or at least a location down here that lets me dive down further. Doesn't look like this is gonna be it. Was like low-key trying to avoid having to dive down very far. But it is lithium, I understand. Oh, it's just you. Okay, so we're gonna pop back up to the surface here and then dive down, pick us up some lithium. Probably could have taken with us the essential diving kit, but in this case, I just want to do this real quick and dirty, like, hey, there's a time capsule. A still suit, huh?
New blueprint acquired.
I wonder what that does. Lithium. Lithium. Magnetite, lithium. Diamond. And you think I give a fuck about your diamonds? Care about it. Honestly, just like one more lithium and we're out of here. Some gold I dropped in here earlier, probably. And we'll figure out what the heck that still suit is. Because, I mean, I'm down for upgrades. That's what I'm here for right now. Join the Mile High Club at 37,000 leagues below the sea. Okay. That amount of lithium should do us. Find our way back home. We will check out new diving suit. It's cool. I kind of like I have a big FOMO when games do that sort of thing where they like give you certain abilities in one suit that you don't have in another suit. Like the radiation suit versus the impact suit, right? Like I haven't needed the radiation suit, which is nice, but like what is this? Whatever the still suit does, if it's like a stealth-based thing, that could be super useful. But like, am I going to wear that every day? Or am I going to wear that on specific missions? How am I going to know what kind of missions I'm going to want to be stealthy on? It's a whole thing. I much prefer it when it's just like straight upgrades. Let's find out. Oh, it just gave me one. Reclaims moisture from the body and provides clean, drinkable water, huh? Interesting. Okay, so plasteel ingots. A one. Oh no. Oh no, I'm an idiot. Well, we are the worst. So there's a pretty good chance I'm gonna cut here real quick, just to keep the episode a little bit concise. I may not also, but that one hurts me. We're one heckin' lithium away. We just did not check. Let's see. Put this enamel glass in here with the stuff that we actually need. Yep. So we're going to make one more run, make this a fast one. This, I think, should take us to the right spot. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We have made it back. We're getting to pick up our lithium. These are some big lithium deposits. Not quite what we need, sadly. But we just need a little bit. We don't need a lot. So hopefully we can find a couple more of these outcroppings. So we can get just a little. Still don't have that drill arm, sadly. No matter how kick-ass that would be. Unfortunately, we're not quite that cool. But we will be significantly cooler when we finish this blueprint that we're working on here. Yeah, I see your big lithium chunks, but that's not what I'm looking for, sadly. We just need like one more piece of lithium. We'll grab maybe an extra one just in case. Because that would be the smart thing to do. Full disclosure, I did make a run down here before the cut, and then went back up and realized I was still one lithium short. Which, I'm not gonna lie to you, hurts a lot. There we go. Now we just make it back to our ship. And the music's tight. Welcome aboard, Captain. And we find our way out of here. Equip our defense system just in case someone wants to get sassy. I know you don't want to be sassy with me. So, we will be getting back to our home base. We will... Both of our cameras have been stolen by these goddamn sawtooths. Don't think I haven't noticed. I'm coming for you, motherfuckers. But yeah, dude, we're gonna get back into our home base. Hopefully, we're going to find a spot to construct this mighty submarine. And that'll be definitely where we call it, because I know this episode's already running a bit long. But, let's see here. Make our final plasteel ingot. And check our handy dandy notebook. We need lubricant. Okay. Enameled glass, it said. That's it, boys. Boys and girls of all ages. Can we just build it right here? Vehicles, the Cyclops.
Must be constructed into
Okay,
the water.
okay. My inventory's too full to carry the vehicle bay. Michael Bay. Well, in which case, we're just gonna toss that in there. That should give us enough space, hopefully. There we go. And we will just head out here to deeper waters. At least we can more reliably construct our masterpiece that we have here. Yeah, that's fair. There's some pretty deep water. Also right next to our other thing. Can we do it here? We have done it. Ladies and gentlemen,
Acquired.
the
Be
Cyclops.
advised, the Cyclops is designed to be operated by a 3-person crew. Only experienced helmspeople should attempt to pilot this vehicle solo.
There she is. She is a beauty. And it also gave us something to do with a Cyclops decoy tube. Well, okay. We'll be checking out the Cyclops in our next episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm sorry it was a little bit of a longer one. I wanted to make sure that we got through all of the nonsense to get to the Cyclops. I am super excited, dude. This thing looks pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. It's huge too. So, thank you so much for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, do the YouTube thing. That's what YouTube is here to do. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.